Hey, hi, guys. Mina, I just wanna ask ukuthi aphi amanga ami. When I did a video last week and I said, guys, it is sounding like Vuyokazi laid hands on Umpumelelo. I said that when you listened to the Zulu that Umpumelelo was using, guys, you could tell that Umpumelelo is basically saying that Vuyokazi laid hands on him. But yet the English translation that they had put on TV was not giving it away, kind of like they were concealing it. And though as other people were like, hey, don't fighting. And I'm just like, other people basically making it sound okay. Let's just put this out the way, you guys. No matter who you for, GBV is not okay, guys. Laying your hands on anyone, especially in this context in a relationship, it is not okay. Whether it's the woman laying hands on the man, the man laying hands on the woman, it is not okay, you guys. So let's just stop justifying that, because if it was your brother or your son who was in a situation like that, you would not appreciate any woman laying hands on him. If he doesn't want to listen, you'd rather say, Miege, leave him, dump him, do not lay hands on him. So I really want to know the people who are really defending and busy Tukum, because I mean, if you understood Zulu very well, I'm sure everyone who understood Zulu, you could have, like, you would have got to what Umpumelelo was saying. But anyway, if you were busy defending that, now this is the episode for you, because in this episode, in this latest episode of Izingane Zesithembu, Sneh says it as well, that no man will start isithembu or build a home with a woman who actually hits a man. So clearly, guys, it seems like it's public knowledge at this point, even within the Mselegu household, that uVuyokazi actually laid hands on Umpumelelo. So, guys, this is the scene where Umpumelelo goes boat cruising. It's Umpumelelo, it's Vicky, it's Ne's friend Unogubonga, the four of them. And listen, Vicky is here for, I don't know, you guys, why Vicky's here. Maybe I'll do a different video of my perceptions of why Vicky is really here. And at this point, you guys, I don't know if Vicky really has Vuyokazi's best intentions at heart. I really don't know. Now, they're busy talking about, Vicky is there spitting facts. You know what, Umpumelelo shade, you didn't even have responses. He didn't have the energy to answer Vicky. Vicky was like, spitting facts. She was spitting facts, yeah, and but the energy she was giving was definitely not being given back, because she was the only one. Even when she arrived at the picnic table, she was the only one who was giving vibes of saying people are pretending on the table, and everyone else was not giving her that energy. So you can see Ukel Uzenge girl is here to fight her friend's battles, which is granted. I mean, it's her friend. But I am glad that that energy was not reciprocated, because I feel like if that energy was reciprocated, it might have ended in a fight. Anyway, Vicky comes for Umpumelelo, basically telling him that, oh, she starts with Sneh, basically saying, Sneh, wena, what kind of sibling you are? You telling me you guys don't reprimand your brother? I'm just like, Vicky, if you have been friends with Umpumelelo for a while, you would know that literally no one can reprimand Umpumelelo besides his father. No one can reprimand Umpumelelo at this point. So she's busy saying to Sneh, you've never reprimanded your brother. You see this whole thing of the virgin going on in TV. You guys are not saying anything. Sneh basically backs up her brother, you guys, and says, listen, Mpumelelo wants a virgin to start a home with, one that has not been touched. One that not has been touched by a man sexually. And basically says that, yeah, that's his reasoning. And this woman came into the situation knowing that he's a polygamist, or knowing that he wants polygamy, and etc. and blah blah blah. Vicky then wants to fight Usne to say, like, that reasoning, ma'am, does not make sense. Okay, it does not make sense. And then she says to Umpumelelo that, listen, if you're going to be leading your relationships and this polygamy type of situation, Yako, and you don't know how to humble yourself and bring yourself down to the level of your woman, you are going to lose a good woman. Okay? And then, yeah, she basically says you're going to lose a good woman and other men are basically going to raise your children for you. Now, I've spoken about that whole thing and I really don't want to touch on it anymore because I feel like it's a sensitive thing to say that to such people because no one, I want to believe in my mind, no one ever wants to hear that, you guys. No matter what, no one ever wants to hear the fact that your children are going to be raised by some other man. Now, I know other people are going to say, well, Umpumelelo said he doesn't care and whatnot. I quite frankly, I want to believe if you're a human being, yes, there are men who are vile like that, but I want to believe that you are not, that is not that far gone off. Okay, now guys, when Usne mentions the fact that no man wants to build with the woman who has laid hands on a woman, Vicky basically says that no, you can't want to say that when basically Umelelo made her the type of woman she is now. So basically, Vicky's saying that no, the monster, and I'm saying it in my own words, the monster that you are seeing now, the monster that you are seeing today, is the monster that Umelelo created, right? But guys, my point is that it seems like it is public knowledge that Uvuyelazi has laid hands on Umpumelelo. I don't know the setup. I don't know if it will ever come out. Maybe Udirelo will slip and mention it in next season because one thing about Udirelo, she will spew out indaba. While other people will be beating around the bush, she will spew out indaba. So maybe next season we will hear the real reason of what really happened because it seems like it was a setup where Uvuyelazi was there, Utirelo was there, Umpumelelo was there because when Umpumelelo mentioned it, he said to Utirelo, you were there, you witnessed this. So now, guys, it makes me beg the question of, is the Mselekus really for Uvuyelazi? Because at this point, I feel like almost everyone knows that Uvuyelazi laid hands on Umpumelelo. And I feel like though they've kind of been acting like they are rooting for Uvuyelazi, at this point, I really don't feel like they've been rooting for Uvuyelazi. Snare comes from a situation where Uvuyelazi just gifted her a gift as an apology, which I thought was very, I loved that gesture because quite frankly, if they're friends, I truly appreciated that. But few hours later, a few minutes later, we don't know how later, is it not the snare that is basically is saying that I understand why Umpumelelo would not want to start a home with Uvuyelazi. And then again, I appreciate that Usne, again, if she falls underneath that thought pattern, I appreciate her being honest and not just siding with Uvuyelazi just because she's close with Uvuyelazi. I appreciate that, but I feel like maybe she's not being fully honest with Uvuyelazi because according to me, it looks like Uvuyelazi is of the impression that Usne is on her side. And I feel like Snake gives her the impression that she is on Vuyelazi's side. When I checked on Instagram, Uvuyelazi is still following Usne. Let me not say still because I don't really know from the get-go were they ever following one another. All I know is that Uvuyelazi is following Sne, but Sne is not following Uvuyelazi, you guys. So I feel like Uvuyelazi is sight blinded, is that the word? But I feel like a lot of them Selegus are not for Uvuyelazi as they claim they are. At this point, guys, I'm starting to even believe that Selegu himself, I don't feel like he is for Uvuyelazi as he claims to be. I'll tell you why, you guys. Most of the things when I see Umpumelelo, guys, when I see Umpumelelo do and say something, I know very well that the root cause of it, he probably has spoken to his dad. I know Umpumelelo esteems his father so much. When I see Umpumelelo say something or do something, I know very well that it's approved by his father. I know. So at this point, I know Umselegu was so good with people, and I feel like that's why Umselegu, and I mean Musa Mselegu, is a very respected man, you guys. And I feel like one of the things that make him a respectable man, despite the lifestyle that he leads, that a lot of people disagree with, is that he knows how to read the atmosphere and he knows how to speak to people. That's one thing that man excels in. So I feel like even in this season when he was busy saying to busy saying to Umpumelelo that no, talk to Uvuyokazi, Ntonton. I feel like yes, he was saying that out of doing things in a decent way, so that when Umpumelelo eventually gives up, it doesn't look like Umpumelelo never ever tried. But I feel like in their private conversations, I feel like Umselegu, Umusa Mselegu was really rooting for Umpumelelo to leave Uvuyokazi. And the reason why I am convinced by this, you guys, Umpumelelo brought up an issue which I really want to bring up in a different video. An issue that I said, guys, that when I heard this issue, I'm like, this issue, it sounds like Musa Pagat. And there were some people who were out here that were like, no, Musa did not say that. I'm like, guys, sometimes you need to read in between the lines. When Umpumelelo was basically saying that the parents did not like Uvuyokazi's actions, no, he's talking about Umusa, not Umayeni, because Umayeni was the one, guys, who said that she defends Umpumenelo's girlfriends when Musa basically says that they treat and carry themselves in a different manner, or a manner that is not supposed to be that in a manner that wives or wives to be are not supposed to carry themselves. And Umayeni said she defended them because they are young. Is that not the same matter that we are talking about today, you guys? So when Umpumelelo is basically saying the parents disagreed, no. He is talking about Musa. Musa is the one who had a problem with Vuyokazi's ex or behavior. So now I'm just like, I don't believe Ugutu Umusa was really truly for Uvuyokazi, or anyone at this point in that family is for Uvuyokazi, you guys. I feel like they try and give her respect as the baby mama, but at this point, I am not convinced. I am not convinced. Even Ulwalde, if you could pick up Lwande's demeanor on that picnic table, and the sarcasm, yeah, the sarcasm that he was using on that table. He was not pleased to see Uviki, you guys. He was not. He was acting as if he's charming her. But if you listen to his diary session, you guys, where he was like, yes, he's welcoming her, but he's not pleased. He was not happy, you guys. So sometimes, guys, we must not just flow with what siblings and family says, because I think we are going to see a case of how much at many times family sides at family, and when who's the outsider, you are going to be left behind. And I feel like that's what's going on with Vuyokazi. The family is siding with Umpumelelo, especially in this GBV case. I'm sure Umselegu was just like, listen, Shia pants. That's my analysis, you guys. Yeah. Tell me what you guys think about this. Yeah, I always encourage again, for you guys to be respectful in the comment section. Tell me anyway what you guys think about this whole episode. Everything I mentioned about them Selegus really not being for Vuyokazi GBV Umpumelelo, please, like, if you're going to be that type of person that's going to say, hey, GBV is okay, like, my question for you is, do you really think like that each and every day? GBV is not okay, guys. No matter when, no matter what, no matter who takes you to that level, GBV is not okay, guys. It is not okay. These days, Ibile, guys, you cannot go around hitting people. Even if it's you fighting with another girl, you cannot. Because these days, hey, guys, these days, these days, people, they will leave you to hit them and make a mockery out of them, and they will go to the police station, and they will, because they know very well you're going to have a criminal record. So please, guys, stay away from laying hands on any person these days, because people will get you arrested. And listen, a moment of heat, you'll be sitting with a criminal record. So please, whatever you do, don't lay your hands, whether it is on your partner, whether it's on umuntu okujwayela kabi, a girl who's just disrespecting you from your streets. Don't lay hands on nobody's kids, because these days people will get you arrested. Anyway, please do make sure you like the video. Please do subscribe. It is absolutely for free of charge, and I'll see you on the next one.